surface of Mars has been destroyed. There's been an ongoing conflict. The people have had to rebuild civilization underground, and over the last 10 years they've been rebuilding their structures and their infrastructures and their society. Out of nowhere, something basically awoken from deep beneath the planet. What these aliens do, or what they did, was they actually, they burrowed up through the ground underground and they started infesting the area, and they caught basically the population off guard. I mean, there was no knowledge of these or anything, and people are dying and being massacred, and right now the survivors are trying to get to a town called the Bastion just to hold out and try to organize and figure out what's going on. And Darius, the hero of the story, is basically on a quest right now, not only having conflict with these aliens, but he's trying to lead a group of survivors to get to Bastion. We have surface gameplay as well as underneath cave gameplay. And if you follow the direct storyline, it'll take you through all that. But we have, we can branch off and go all kinds of different places. We brought all the structures and destruction in closer, and we started thinking about caves not only from a design standpoint, but from an art standpoint. Bringing all the action in closer not only gives us more destruction, but having them on caves allows you to put them on the walls, on the ceilings, everything. And as an art director, that's where it became really exciting to me, because I could start to explore, like, what does underground Mars look like, whether it's fantasy or real, and how cool can we get this to look, and what colors and what settings and environments will be fun for the gamer to play in to keep the experience fresh and exciting. And then you also have some really fun architectural challenges, like, cool, I get to put buildings on ceilings and on walls, and what would those look like and how would those blow up and destroy? So it was a win-win for design and art. The magnet gun's an example of awesome collaboration of a bunch of people getting together and say, how do we advance the destruction in our game? We've got an incredible engine called Geomod 2.0 that allows you to blow up anything man-made in the game. And what it does is essentially takes the first projectile that you fire and it launches it towards the second projectile. That can be anything from a big ammo crate or some box into a building, or the building itself into an alien or an enemy. So the entire world takes advantage of this destruction engine. The Nanoforge was a highly sought after technology in Red Faction Guerrilla. One thing specifically that we're showing in the demo is repair, and repair literally allows you to repair any man-made structure that has been destroyed. You can literally repair buildings back to their original state. If you remember from Red Faction Guerrilla, they had large walkers and walkers that could crash through buildings, and that was a lot of fun. And again, we learned from that. We said, what can we have the equivalent of that? So the Red Faction Army has built this technology and advanced it, and this is one of the examples of their high-end technology that we're happy to give the gamer for the experience. It not only stands at 14 feet tall and gives you the armor and the hit points and the health against some of the things you're going to need later in the game, but it's got tracking missiles and rapid-fire weaponry. Red Faction Armageddon will be on the Xbox 360, the PS3, the PC, and it will be out in stores on March 2011.